Shawnee, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. Today I have a really requested video. It was requested on a recent video that I did, which was my Colourpop review swatch haul video. In that video, I said that Colourpop released 12 new fall inspired shades, and I had already placed an order for them when I did that video, but I hadn't received them in the mail. Well, they came in the mail. They are super stunning. I don't even... Colourpop has my heart right now. I'm just gonna put that out there. Colourpop owns my heart. I'm not even lying to you guys. I'm kind of obsessed with these Colourpop eyeshadows, and after receiving the new fall shades and seeing how many of you guys commented on another review swatch video on these new shades, I decided that I needed to film a video with that. And in that original Colourpop review video, a lot of you guys requested that I do a tutorial using these shadows because they are such a unique texture and you guys kind of wanted to see them in action. So I am going to be including a tutorial in this video as well. So this is going to be a review swatch video on the new shades and a tutorial using the new shades. Now, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, if you guys do not know what Colourpop is and you want to know more information, basically they are an indie makeup brand. They are up and coming. They sell eyeshadows that are incredibly good quality. They are called their Super Shock Pressed Pigments. They are $5 a piece, incredible packaging, incredible customer service. I talked all about all of the shades that they offer, which is over 40 shades. I talked about all of those in my last Colourpop review video, which I will link in the description box down below because I'm not going to talk about really anything that I talked about in that video. If you guys want to know the formula on the shadows, the price of them, where you can get them, all of that information will be in that video, which is linked in the description box down below. I'm just going to jump into this video assuming that you guys have already watched that previous video, so I'm not going to repeat any information from that video because that would be really long and really boring. But now on to the actual point of the video. The new eyeshadows. I am so obsessed with them. All Colourpop eyeshadows come beautifully packaged in this box right here, by the way, which I don't think I showed you guys in my last video, so obsessed with this. And since we're not talking about the packaging or the formula or anything like that, all of that is in the other video, let's get right into all of the swatches on the 12 new eyeshadows. This first shade is called Tea Party. Tea Party is just a really pretty light metallic peachy champagne. Next shade is called So Quiche, and this is such a unique color. It is kind of like a pewter grayish olive color with pinky purple shimmer in it. It is so awesome. This next shade is Game Face. This one is just an incredibly metallic copper color. This one just kind of looks like liquid copper on the skin. Next up we have Cricket, and this one is a stunning super glittery mauve-y purple. This next shade is Crinkle, and this one is kind of a muted dusty blue with tons of silver glitter. This next shade is Bandit. Bandit is one of the two more satin colors in this collection. It doesn't have as much shimmer or glitter as the other ones. This one is kind of a very warm, coppery, medium brown. This next shade is Mittens. This is the other kind of satiny color in the collection. It is significantly darker than the last one, and it's definitely not as warm toned. This next shade is Hammered, and this one is just the most beautiful shimmery olive green. It is so stunning, and it's a perfect fall shade. This next one is called Mooning, and this one is a gorgeous, really dark plummy purple with gold glitter. This next shade is Lace. And this one is a very dark bluey purple. It's like a really gorgeous jewel toned purple with kind of blue and silver iridescence. This next shade is Bay. And this shade is so incredibly unique. It is one of those amazing duochrome colors. It's got a base of a plummy purple, but it flashes blue in certain lights. And this last one is called Shameless. Shameless is another gorgeous kind of duochrome color. It has a dark black base with amazing teal and blue shimmer sheen. So those are all 12 of the new fall shades swatched on my hand so you guys can get a closer idea of what they all look like. All of them are incredibly fall appropriate and the quality on all of them falls perfectly in line with all of the other Colourpop eyeshadows. Despite these being new fall shades, I do not believe they are limited edition, so if you don't want to run out and get them right now, you can get them later on down the line if you choose. So as promised, we are now going to jump into a tutorial using some of these new fall shades. I used 3 new shades to achieve this eye look that I have on right now, which I think is incredibly appropriate for fall because it is kind of that neutral smoky eye with a twist. Hopefully you guys will get an idea on how these eyeshadows actually apply and look while in action. So let's jump right into the tutorial.
So as always, we are going to start off with our Urban Decay Primer Potion so we can prime our eyelids. I found that these shadows are so incredibly pigmented that you do not need an actual colored base with them. I just use this to help the eyeshadow from creasing and fading throughout the day. Next, we're going to take our Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade So Quiche. We're just going to take this with our finger. This is my favorite way to apply these Colourpop eyeshadows because they just go on so well. They go on the most pigmented and the most opaque when you just use your finger. And we're just going to concentrate this color on our eyelid area, not pulling it up into the crease, because we are going to take our next Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Bandit and get this on a stiffer crease brush and blend this into our crease. Now this crease brush I'm using does have synthetic fibers, and these synthetic fibers will help distribute the color and it won't absorb some of the moisture from this shadow. We are going to continue blending this color all the way through the crease and just blend, blend, blend towards the brow bone. Then we are going to take our other Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Mooning with our pinky finger. You just need a very little bit. This shade is extremely, extremely pigmented. And we are going to tap this into our outer corners using our pinky finger and then go back with the same stiff brush that we used earlier and blend out the edges. We are just going to blend out all of the edges and blend it into the crease color as well as the lid color. Now we are going to go back with our first lid color, which was So Quiche, and build up a second layer onto our eyelids to really make that color pop. Then we are going to take a light matte cream eyeshadow. You can use any eyeshadow that you want. And I'm just using this on the inner portion of the eyelid and under the brow. As you can see, I do this little kind of C shape here. Moving right into liquid liner, we are going to use our Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, and this is a really, really easy to use liquid liner. It is one of my all-time favorites because it comes in a pen style, it is so fuss-free, and it's got a brush tip, which I absolutely love. With this liner, we are going to make a medium thick line and also wing it out. I feel like the winged eyeliner gives a really fun, flirty, cat-eyed effect for the fall. And then we are going to take our eyelash curler and curl our upper lashes. I feel like curling your lashes really does make a difference in an overall eye look. And then we are going to take my new mascara. This is the Buxom mascara that is part of the Mascara Lash Bar. And I'm just going to put 2 coats of this on my upper lashes as well as my lower lashes. And then last thing we're going to do, which I think does make a huge difference, is we are going to take a black pencil liner. I'm using my Stila Smudge Stick in Stingray and lining our upper waterline. This just fills in all the lashes and makes them look super, super volumized. And that is the completed eye look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It is such a fun fall look.
I hope that tutorial was helpful for you guys and you guys enjoyed the eye look that I created. I absolutely love it. I think it's just a gorgeous, everyday, smoky fall eyeshadow look. You can pair pretty much any lip color with it because it is so neutral, but it still makes such a statement. And as you guys could tell in the tutorial, I did not use any type of colored eyeshadow base, and I still got this dark, deep smoky eyeshadow look. So you can just imagine how gorgeous these eyeshadows are. Now, out of these new colors that I talked about in this video, if I just had to recommend a couple, if you guys just wanted to try some, my top favorites are Cricket, which is just the gorgeous mauve purple. I love Hammered, which is that amazing olive green. The one that I used in the tutorial is So Quiche, which is such a unique pewtery color with like pinky glitter. And then you guys have to try out Bay, which is just that awesome duochrome purple to blue. My overall thoughts on these new eyeshadows is that I am equally in love with them as I was with all the permanent shadows. As you can see, there weren't as many bright or super neon or metallic colors because this was a fall collection, but I really love the colors they chose. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the review, swatches, and tutorial. And I will catch you guys on Monday. Bye. One side of just amazing neutral colors. So you really have everything you want. Brands could totally sell this lipstick formula for way